We gotta rescue R. Kelly.
Oh, it's a
God.
grinder. Wait,
Should I not have done that?
I don't
No,
know.
that seems right.
I think the idea would have been you're trying to push other people into the grinder.
That makes sense.
It's
Back.
2019.
I'm picking it up.
It's the year of remakes. We need a new idea. The Rock. But we need to rescue R. Kelly. We need to break into Alcatraz again because he's the only one who's ever been there.
Yeah, there has to be something where it's like R. Kelly is the only person who knows a piece of information,
But he can't tell anyone
He can't
'cause he
tell
can't read or
anyone
write.
because he can't he can't be somewhere and send a letter or whatever. It has to be in person.
Oh shit!
What would
No,
be-
that was my own fault. I
would-
didn't need to do that.
What would be new Alcatraz?
Guantanamo.
Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta break into Guantanamo. Or we gotta break someone out?
I still
There's a
little
plot you're
unclear
going
on
for
your
here.
premise.
It's something to do with R. Kelly having important information to break someone out of prison. We're remaking The Rock.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Oh, I thought The Rock was in it.
So did I.
Oh,
I'm
that's what
not-
I thought too.
Sorry, I was wondering why none of you were on board with this.
I think that he should have some sort of letter that he doesn't realize the importance of the contents of. And then someone should take the trailer for Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, and cut it together with Jungle Cruise and see if anyone can parse out which clips are pulled from where.
The moment you've all been waiting for.
Who is Jumanji? Are we dead? Are we in hell?
But how does he remember the words? How does he remember?
How did he remember 1 through 20 parts of that closet sitcom?
I mean, I
That
don't
thing
think,
is long.
I don't
He
think
just
he
made it
remembered.
up.
He made
Yeah.
it up as going
He was
along.
just making it up.
That was
Oh.
improv.
And
yeah.
the end's pretty much just all on green screen, like the last third.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
it? I don't
It's really
remember.
bad green screen.
Yeah, it's really sad when it's to watch the budget of Trapped in the Closet.
I proudly have never watched the whole thing.
What?
Oh, there's
no.
nothing proud
Should
about
I?
that.
No, you should.
feel
Yeah,
shame.
it's a cultural moment.
I'm trying
I just
to do, it's
don't-
called car wrestling or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, you're trying to hit people off or into the grinder, I think. I just don't understand why he stayed. He
In
gets out of the closet.
He leaves a couple times.
It unfolds.
Yeah.
Why
over
does
a
he
very
need to
long
watch
time.
their marital drama unfold?
Well, more things happen.
Yeah.
It's not just the marital drama. There's Bridget, who comes along with the midget.
Yeah. He's sleeping with a police officer's wife.
Yes.
But the police officer is gay. And I'm
yeah.
pretty sure having sex with a priest.
The wife's husband is the priest. He's a pastor.
Oh, right. He's a pastor, but he's gay.
Yeah. I think he still loves his wife and is also just having sex with a man
So how
on
do
the
you know
side.
this plot? How do you know the plot? You've never seen it.
I've seen 1 through 5, not 1 through 20.
Never once was curious, like, how does this end?
No.
Who would update it for 2020? Andy Cortez.
Yeah.
Kind of funny is Andy Cortez.
Yeah,
I think could make a wonderful saga. You know, he does his 30-second reviews and
Very
stuff.
good.
If someone's going to make that kind of truncated content in narrative style, I think he could do it.
Trash. Are you the last one
shtick.
standing?
I think I'm the last one
Then you would win.
up here.
I think
But
that
he
it's
just might not be dead yet.
Are they
Well,
just
there's
taking
someone on the map right here.
But aren't they out of bounds?
Oh, and they won't die.
I don't think so.
I'll never understand Grand Theft Auto.
Aha, I win.
Did you win?
Winner!
Okay.
Yeah, he must have fallen off.
It's not a good map.
Gotcha.
Someone said Happy Thanksgiving, Lise. It's
Oh,
it's a Canadian
thanks.
Thanksgiving today.
Yeah, I mean, Columbus Day. Happy Columbus Day,
No,
guys.
no,
we
no,
don't
no,
celebrate
no,
that
no.
monster.
No.
Sorry.
We have moved on as a society and said, nay. What if you made it like a day of shame, though? So you kept the name Columbus Day, but then one person's the fool, or you dress up as Columbus and you parade him down the street and you throw things at
It's like a day of warning. Don't end up like this
Mm-hmm.
person.
Wasn't Thanksgiving like kind of racist in
yeah.
origin or something?
I mean, basically every
Everything is-
holiday
is
related
racist
to
in
American
origin.
history is pretty terrible.
Valentine's Day. Woof. You don't even
Yeah.
want to know.
I guess the more modern holidays are safe, like National Burger Day, National...
Well,
Selfie day.
A lot of
Yeah.
people get upset about the super commercial holidays, but those
Right.
are the only ones that are okay, honestly.
Valentine's
That
Day?
and Dia de los Muertos.
Good Friday?
Wait, was Good Friday when he was hung?
Good Friday is...
Is it not? You're
He
still,
turned-
like,
he
he's
turned
hung
water
from
into
across.
swine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still hung. It's still hung.
And then Los Panchos Pilate dueled him.
He said,
At
"You
Heineken.
will have to pay for those pigs, Christ."
And he said, fuck you! I'm Jesus Christ!
And then Christopher Columbus rolled up, thinking
Yeah.
he owned the place.
Yeah, I hit a boat
Someday
with
they
wheels
will
on it.
name a holiday after me, but I am the villain.
Finally, someone's making Christianity sexy.
Now get into slavery. Are
It's a
there
lot
3
of-
teams?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
teams of 3.
It's a regular family
three
double
teams.
dare.
Guys, come on,
Not
guys.
teams of 3.
Ooh.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, that person's
you
gone.
got
Nice,
it.
good recovery.
Um,
Just keep swooping around the inside without going, oh,
I mean, Australia Day in Australia is just the day that the white people came.
Oh, guys.
well, that's
Oh,
that.
well.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
you.
Suicide
Well, that
makes it
shoot-
more fun. Yeah, good.
We should have Moon Day. The day we got to the moon.
I
That'd
was
be
thinking
cool.
about that. Like, everyone's allowed on the moon.
It's like a celebration of science.
They're just gonna have the moon deniers and go like,
That's
we never
true.
got there, and it's like,
The people who want to come to the moon the most are the moon deniers because they
Well-
don't believe that it's there.
well, yeah, but they think it's gonna be like that Nemo ride at Disneyland. They're
Mm-hmm.
like, we're going underwater, we are, and then
Nautical stuff's stupid because they're like, we have our own terms, and I'm like, what, for a mile? And they're like, yes, and I'm like, why don't you call it a mile?
they go, can I talk to you over here on port side?
I mean, for sure.
You mean the right side?
That's Starbound.
There's definitely been a baby born on a
Starburst.
submarine, right? Do you think that's a thing that's happened?
No, women
No.
are allowed on submarines
I believe it.
because they'll tempt the men.
Exactly.
They might think it's a mermaid.
There's a mermaid on this ship.
It's a siren.
Well, here's a
What?
movie where someone is born on a submarine. Baby's born on a submarine.
Okay.
And then there's baby born on the moon. They fall in love.
But there's the submarine crashes because the waves are too rough,
Which is the moon's fault.
which is the moon's fault. Do you like how in Sailor Moon,
Yes.
Usagi was the princess of the moon, and then Darien was the prince of Earth? But for some reason, the moon has just as much royal stake in all of that as the rest of the planets.
Even though you'd say the moon
Like-
is ancillary to the Earth.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say.
pretty important.
Is it though?
Yeah.
What happens if we lose the moon? It's
Well,
just a
I-
little darker at night.
They kind of show what happens in the time machine. I think the oceans would just lose their shit.
Yeah, I think gravity'd have some real problems for us.
But that basically we get used to it. I think we'd figure it out.
You think?
Yeah, we didn't always have a moon.
I
Yeah.
think in Sailor Moon canon, it's also that the moon has some kind of like spiritual influence that gives it like more people in the electoral college.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem fair. Like if there is ever a description of the inequality of moon-based monarchy, it's right in Sailor Moon.
So you think that basically the scouts of the planets should have ranking in order of how big they are?
Yeah,
Like thick?
I mean, yeah, or at
Dummy
least
thick?
the
Man,
importance.
am I
of it.
right?
Yeah, that planet
I
dummy
just-
thick.
Is there any? Do they have resources there? Right off the edge. As far as I can tell, the moon. You can still drive. I think there's a ramp that launches you back up. The moon
Kurt, Sir,
Kingdom
Action Zurich.
was literally just a castle on the moon.
Yeah.
I know nothing
They
about.
have no resources.
I
No
never.
one shit goes down on the moon in that series, though. It's almost like you haven't seen the films.
They're
Well,
attacked.
it'd be like if they gave all the votes to Washington D.C.
I was hoping this would shoot me up even as a human. Devastating.
So what's the magician do? Magician Mike?
Tuxedo Mask.
Oh,
His name's Darien Ass.
A long time ago, there was, like I said,
Oh,
a
yeah, they were put into
completely
sleep. I
uneven
forgot.
monarchy of how the planets and the moon worked. And then, what was her name? Queen Beryl? And the Japanese one, it's different. Sorry, I'm going to call her Serena from now on. But Queen Beryl attacked the moon. And Darien's Earth forces went to fight Queen Beryl and Earth forces. Basically, it required a sacrifice of all sides of the army to win. And in a last-ditch effort, Serena / Usagi's mom,
Queen of the Moon.
Queen of the Moon, put them all to sleep
To sleep in bubbles.
in bubbles.
Yep.
It's basically Scientology. So they were Thetans.
yeah.
They were
then
sent to Earth.
Then they were sent
Okay,
to
and
Earth
then
to be reborn
as little
generations
girls.
later as young women on Earth.
And Tuxedo Mask is banging him.
And Tuxedo Mask is only banging
And
one
just
of
one
them.
of them.
Because he and Usagi / Sailor Moon were in love.
One of the cats
but-
falls in love with a human at some point.
Well, Artemis is with Sailor
Venus,
Venus,
yeah.
who is technically the first Sailor Scout, but she commercialized herself and they started making comic books over her.
Yeah.
So she was
kinda
like
meta.
a superhero in the world of
Yeah.
superheroes called
Oh.
Sailor V.
You know a lot more about this than
Yeah,
I expected.
ask me anything.
Yeah, I shouldn't be surprised.
Should I stop what I'm doing right now and watch Sailor Moon,
Mm-hmm.
or continue watching JoJo whenever I get a chance?
Sailor Moon, especially now that you have, like, you kids these days have Sailor Moon Crystal. Like, back when, in my day, we just watched,
What's Sailor Moon Crystal? Is that like Pokemon?
It's like Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
Like, redo it.
Gotcha.
Shorter.
Thank God Japan's
The
admitting
Sailor Moon
all
was
this
way
fluff.
more episodic. I mean, it had its gears, but it was still Monster of the Week.
Did they ever get out of school, or are they like forever in high school? So one of those shows.
They go to.
I think they leave school at some point.
No, they're mostly considered high schooly, but then college, because then in
Isn't
Super
Darian
S,
older?
Darian's implied to be like
Oh, out of school entirely.
out
I
of
think.
school.
Yeah.
So he's dating a teenager.
Right back around to R. Kelly. Well, this isn't going well. This isn't.
No, you got it. Just do a U-turn.
You think?
Just do a U-turn.
Oh, yeah, you got this.
You
back
think?
Up, back up, go in reverse, and perfect.
All right.
That
Well,
was fun. All right. What? No, I thought you were gonna stay here this whole time.
Oh,
aren't you?
she died. I thought that was it, man.
we do have some questions for you though, Bud, because I don't want the Funhouse audience to think that like all